thing about live performance, we have access to dance, theater, music. We can see anything we want. We can see historical things. It's a miracle, really, what we can do in the privacy of our own house. But that's the difference between watching it on a screen and breathing the air that the performers are actually breathing, sharing that space, sharing the space with the community, sharing the space with your neighbors, strangers, people you don't know, and you all come together in this one space and watch this live performance. And that's what you can't get in a phone or an iPad or a TV. You can't have that experience. So having the opportunity to create a live experience, a live theatrical experience, a live theatrical professional experience here in Westchester is really extraordinary and a very exciting prospect.
Westchester is really a nexus for people who are drawn to culture and the arts. But for this area that has this diverse mix of families, business leaders, and artists, there aren't a lot of entertainment options. So, several years ago, an extraordinary group of business professionals and civic and community leaders got together and they formed what is called the Uptown Entertainment Alliance. They had a very single-minded focus. They wanted to bring a theater to the Westchester area, and they immediately set their sights on something called the Armory. The Armory is a building that was built in 1916. It's right on the main street of Westchester, and it's on the National Historic Register, and it's housed a National Guard unit.
I moved to Westchester about 3 years ago after spending over 20 years in New York City working in professional theater as a director and then an actor.
She has the artistic sensibility to actually make it happen.
I worked in national tours, I worked in European tours, I worked off-Broadway, I worked on Broadway, and I worked at dozens of regional theaters all over the country. So when I came to Westchester, I was looking for that kind of community, and I was lucky enough to meet a few of the board members of the Uptown Entertainment Alliance. And they are buying the Armory building in downtown Westchester, which we happen to be in right now, and turning it into a state-of-the-art 350-seat theater.
It's almost like this place was meant to be a theater. It's perfect.
So there was this amazing, unbelievable space that looks like it was designed for a theater. And there was a commitment to provision it as a professional theater company. The only thing that was missing was a professional theater company to go into the space. A group of us got together and started talking with Uptown, and out of that came the concept for a professional resident theater company.
We have created the Resident Theater Company, which is its own independent professional theater company that will live in the Armory building.
It's a pretty unique concept in this area. There aren't that many. In fact, there aren't that many around the country anymore.
So the way RTC works is we will hire professional actors and designers from New York, Philadelphia, and bring them here and mix them together with professional local talent to create top quality theater.
We're such a nexus for all of the major metropolitan areas on the East Coast. And so we are very rich in who we have to draw from.
When you take artists from different cities with different backgrounds, different educations, and you put them all together on one project, you always come out with something interesting, something new, something that people haven't seen before. We are producing 3 main stage shows in our first season, and then we'll grow to 5 or 6 by year 3. We will also be producing professional children's theater, as well as a monthly cabaret series called Broadway in the Borough.
This group of people is designing a truly professional theatrical experience. That doesn't come cheap.
By being a donor to RTC, you can be a part of this new cultural organization that's coming to Chester County, and you can be a part of this inaugural effort to bring the arts to Westchester.
RTC, in particular, is a group that invites anyone who has a love of theater and a love of the arts to come on in and test the waters and see how you can be a part of this unbelievable enterprise.
One of our goals for the next year is to find sponsors, businesses and individuals who are willing to donate to help us produce our first season, which will be launched by a production of Spamalot, which will coincide with the opening of the Armory in 2016. And we're so excited about launching with this show because we just feel like it is so funny and so well written and so accessible to every generation. And we feel like it is the perfect show to launch RTC.
I get this excitement every time I walk into those front doors and look at the space. And now it's just waiting for something to happen. You can almost feel the potential.
You only get one shot at getting this right.
We want people to feel like they are part of this new arts organization, that they have access to the artists, that they have a feeling that they're part of a new community here.